Hey there, what's up guys, this is CryptoMac and we are watching Crypto with CryptoMac. Hope you guys are doing great today. Before going to this video, do me a favor, please like this video and also subscribe this channel in order to support this channel, and I'll be delivering frequent updates on crypto market. Today we have massive news about Bitcoin, that is $50,000 Bitcoin is reasonable if BTC hits new high, says Stoneways. We have this news, we are going to see that one, and next we have Bitcoin will hit $340,000 if BTC price repeats 2016 halving cycle pattern. We are going to see this one, what if the same cycle pattern, that is 2016's cycle pattern is repeating, means what will be the price target and what this article is saying. We are going to see this one also, and we have another news that is from Ethereum. It's Ethereum based token, that is Wi-Fi price exceeds Bitcoin price at $15,000, but there is a catch. So we are going to see this one. We have one token that is Wi-Fi, that's an DeFi token, decentralized finance token, and what it has done is its price exceeds Bitcoin's price. So we are going to see that one also. We have another juicy news, that is Middle Eastern restaurant chain converts entire reserves to BTC. We have seen previously a major company is converting their reserve into BTC. Now another restaurant chain has converted its entire reserves to BTC. Now this is happening, guys. This is happening because of the economy out there and because of these controversial measures that going out there. Now it's happening. Most of the firms are coming to crypto, investing in Bitcoin. So we are going to see this one. This is the main thing that is happening now, and so stay tuned guys. Let's dive into this video. Now we can start with a market analysis in CoinMarketCap. First of all, we can see the top 10 cryptos and how it's doing. We have Bitcoin plus 0.74%, and we have Ethereum plus 0.6%, and we have XRP minus 0.27%. We have Bitcoin Cash minus 0.37%. We have Chainlink minus 7.68%, which is it dropped significantly. And we have Litecoin minus 1.4%. We have Bitcoin SV down 0.2%. Cardano up 0.91%, and we have Binance Coin that is up 1.96%. This is all about the top 10 cryptos, and we can see the top gainers. Top gainers, we have OMG network. You can see that it has gained 139%. It's insane, guys. It's insane. 139% in last 24 hours. This is what crypto. This is what crypto industry looks. You will get as much gain. See, 139, 140% in just 24 hours. It's insane. It's insane. And next we have Status 51%, Quantum 44% gain, and we have Lisk, we have 33%, we have 0x 30% gain, Balancer 25%, Bancor 24.3%. So we have lots of gainers. Next we can see the losers. In terms of losers, we have REN, that is minus 15.98%, Reserve Rights minus 10.24%, Waves minus 10%, Synthetics Network minus 9.9%, Chainlink minus 7.68%. We have UMA, that is minus 6.7%. We have Swipe minus 3.96%. So in terms of losers, we have this much, that is mainly REN, Reserve Rights, Waves are pumping before 2 to 3 days. Waves are pumping a lot. So now it's in, you can see it's a consolidation phase. It's not dropping, it's in consolidation phase. And that's all about the market analysis. Let's see the price of the Bitcoin in chart. This is the technical analysis we are going to do. This is a daily time frame, and you can see in terms of daily time frame, the Bitcoin is still bullish. You can see that it broke that major trend line and it's still above this trend line, and and also it's still above these two resistance, this major resistance 1 2. It's still above that one, that is 10,500 range. Let's see in the 4-hour chart. In terms of 4-hour, we can see that we have formed a small trend line over here, and you can see the price has been tested here 1 2 3 more number of times significantly, and now it's trading below $12,000. We have seen about this fake out in the previous videos and how this fake out has happened, and now we are trading below this resistance, that is $11,900. This is $11,900 is acting as one of the resistance because of this small it's a small resistance because of this small price actions here. And we can see again it has been rejected over this 11,900 range. You can see now we have rejections over here, that is 2, and we have another, it looks like small rejection over here 3. So again we have rejected, and in terms of this trend line, it's broken already, but it again retested this trend line again. Now I think it's falling down in terms of, okay, I can adjust this one. Again you can see it's retested this trend line, but it fails, and again I think it's dropping down. And we have another support. The major support is at 11,400 range, that is 11,500 range. We have a major support. Let's see how the price will behave. And one more thing is we have 100-day moving average that is coming here, and it will also act as a support. So we can see whether this price breaks this one, this 200-day moving average, and drops below to 11,500-day moving average, or it's maintained this as a greater support, and it can turn to green side. So it can turn towards upside. So this is all about Bitcoin news. So in terms of a major thing, we have the resistance at $12,000. That is a major resistance. We had a fake out, and now it broke this trend line, upward trend line, and it retested it again, the major level, that is $11,900, that resistance. And after that now it is dropping down, and we having a support of 100-day moving average, and we have a support at $11,500. This is all about Bitcoin, and this is all about Bitcoin price, and this is about the short-term scenario. I am saying about this is about short-term scenario. In terms of daily time frame, it's still bullish. We have seen that the previous trend line has been broken, and it's still up. So it is in terms of shorter time frame, these moments. And next we are going to see about Ethereum. In terms of Ethereum, we have a small trend line over here, but it is holding strongly, and we are still more away from this trend line. And if you draw a trend line from here, connecting 1 and this 2, so if you are connecting this, we can see that it's still near to the upward trend line, and we can see the price now. It is holding tightly between $400 and $420. We know that we have a resistance at $420. We have broken that, and we went to $441. Again drops to $420. We have retested that as a support. Then we went back to same $440. Looks like in terms of a shorter time frame, that is 4-hour chart, we have formed a double top, 1 and 2. So it looks like we have formed a double top because it came to that same price, 450 or $450. It came to the same place 2 times, and we are dropping significantly, and we are holding a support at $400. Then we have pulled back, and we have went to $420 again, and we are staying around $420. So in terms of resistance, we have $420, and if that breaks, now this new resistance has been formed, that is around $450. We have another resistance at $450. Then we have $490. And in terms of support, we have 100-day moving average. It's still holding here, 100-day moving average, and the price is above 100-day moving average, and also 200-day moving average also will be acting as a support. and we have support at price $400. Then we have a major support at $366. This is all about Ethereum. Next, we can do an analysis on Chainlink. In terms of Chainlink, you can see it made a high until $20. That's a high, major high, and now it's like having a profit booking area, and it drops significantly. Then now it is consolidating. So this is great, guys. It's consolidating means now it's found a region where it can able to move sideways. That is, it is consolidating, and once the consolidation over, you can expect a greater move. And this is a smaller time frame, 1 hour time frame trend line. And in case of this, I think it found a support here, so we have to move this or a support level to this side. Select this. Okay, I'm moving that to this. Okay, now you can see it's this wick is acting as a support over here, and the price is surging up, and it dropped significantly before times. Now it's having a price action, that is, it has this for $14.8. This $14.8 is acting as a support significantly. You can see it over here also. If I draw here, we have one support that is from this week, and we have another support here, we have another support here. That is, these are the areas where the price has been tested. This support has been tested over 3 times. Now again we have tested that support, and we have a strong pullback. That's all about the Chainlink price. We have the major support is at $14.83. That is the major support. We have tested many times, and again now we have tested. We can see that now it's happening. We have tested this candle, and it had a sudden uptrend reversal. So this is about the Chainlink price. And next we are going to see about the newses we have. First, we are having this one, that is 50k Bitcoin is reasonable if BTC hits new high, says Toneways. Toneways, a well-known Bitcoin derivatives trader, he is a trader, believes Bitcoin will stay above $10,000 for the rest of 2020. What he is believing is for the rest of 2020, we can expect a price above $10,000. It will stay over that, and after that, if the price of Bitcoin surpasses $20,000 in the midterm, Way said his history shows it tends to be doubled. What he is expecting is, now it is the all-time high is $20,000. If it repeats, we can expect a price of around $40,000 to $50,000. That is the doubling of the previous price. Based on the historical price cycles, he said $45,000 to $50,000 range is a reasonable target, which means he is expecting from the all-time high in 2x return, or he is expecting the price to be from $20,000 to $50,000. That is 2x times. Every time the Bitcoin price of prior all-time high, especially when it takes years to break all that all-time high, it turns to usually more than double. So I think $45,000 to $50,000 is a reasonable target. But in terms of his view, this is the reasonable target. But we have another news, that is, if this will happen, what means if the 2016 halving cycle pattern happens, means we can expect a price of $340k. So let's see this one, that is in terms of trader's perspective, and what he is saying is he can expect a 2x of the all-time high. But if this happens, we can expect this dollars, that is $340k. We can expect the BTC price, because it was doing that one. We can see the chart of Bitcoin price history. You can see that I'm just zooming off. Okay, now we can see that this is 2011, and here we have years, and here we have price 2011, and this is the first halving. And before first halving, we have a $32 high, then went to $2. Then during the first halving, the price of Bitcoin was $12. And after the Bitcoin halving, that is after first halving, we have the price went from $12 to $1,160. It's around it made around 100x, because $12 to $1,200, it made around 100x. That is what happened after first halving. That is the post halving price. After that, from $1,162, it drops to $152, and after the second halving, during the second halving, the price may around $800, and after that, we have seen that the price had went to $20,000. So approximately $20,000, which is 20x. First we have 100x gain, next we have 20x gain, and then it had made a low of $3,129. So we have, after each halving, we have the lows, which is the Bitcoin is making higher lows. We have seen $152 as a low after first halving, then we have seen $3,129 after second halving. This is what happened after the Bitcoin hits all-time high. Next we have another halving that is happened now in the mid of 2020. There is a third halving, and the price was around $8,752. And after this, if this same cycle is repeating, means here we have 100x, here we have 20x. So which means you can see after each halving, the price making is becoming low. The excess are coming low. We have 100x, we have now 20x. So if we expect another 10x, from the all-time high, what will be the price? So the all-time high is $20,000. If we have a 10x after this halving, we could expect a price of up to $200,000. We can expect a price up to $200,000. We can expect about this. This is if this cycle is repeating, means, and if we are expecting 10x, this may be less than 10x, or this may be more than 10x. We don't know, but this is the major thing. And what they predicted is, they have given that what he is saying is that William Serberg, he is saying $340K if the price repeats 2016 halving cycle pattern. But if it has to do, maybe it has to do 20x. If it is doing 10x or less than that, we can expect a price of up to $200,000 or less than that. So this is what the actual scenario. And also what he is mentioning is, because of this now in current situation, more number of what you can see is different industries and different enterprises are coming into crypto. So because of that, we are having greater demand towards crypto. Because of that, we can expect a better excess compared to the previous X. That is, we have 20x, and in terms of adoptions and in terms of the economic issues going over in the US, and we can expect a better return, better access in terms of this halving. And this is all about this Bitcoin prices and how it will behave in future. And one more thing is, what Ivan on Tech, what he is saying is, the September will start a massive Bitcoin rally, because $20,000 end of year. He is asking that whether it can able to make. And the major thing is, he is saying September will be a sort of massive Bitcoin rally, because in September everything is resuming. That is, in US, everything is resuming. After summer holidays, the people are coming to work, and we know that after pandemic, now the September will resume all the payments, everything we have to pay. For example, someone is getting loan, and if he has to pay its that EMI, everything is resuming on September. So September will be the actual scenario. People will know how the economy will behave, because of this pandemic, people lost their monies and lost their businesses. And in terms of resuming everything in September, that is in September, we are resuming all this debt to pay back, we have to pay EMI. So in that cases, the people will suffer a lot. Now the actual scenario of the economy in US will be clearly visible from September. So at that time, how the dollar will behave, it will lose its value. It can lose its value. So in that time, we can expect a massive adoption of Bitcoin, because people will turn towards an safest asset. Now we have this Bitcoin, and some of the people will consider gold as a safest asset. So it's like mass adoption, and most we can say most people are turning towards this side. We can expect September will start a massive Bitcoin rally. That is what he is mentioning. And next, what we are going to see is, we are going to see this one, that is Wi-Fi price exceeds Bitcoin price at $15,000, but there is a catch. So Wi-Fi is another token that is a decentralized token, DeFi token. We can see Wi-Fi's native governance token, Earn Finance native governance token. Wi-Fi eclipsed Bitcoin price. It soared to $16,600 on August 20. The spike to a new all-time high took place on Binance and was fueled by growing demand for decentralized finance products and tokens associated with the sector. We know that it is a decentralized finance, and because of the growing demand, it surges to that price. It is important to note that there are few cryptocurrencies which currently price even higher than Wi-Fi as units, but many of them have insignificant trading volume. They have insignificant trading volume. Because of that, we have higher price than Wi-Fi, and that is the main thing is what is Wi-Fi and why it has surged so much. Why Earn Finance is a DeFi protocol that launched in July with no pre-mine in a decentralized setting by developer Andrew Cronch. It is the first protocol on Ethereum that claims to give token holders all the power to govern the network. So you can see it's the first token that has been given the token holders all the power to govern the network. Blockchain analytics firm Into the Block said just a month ago, Earn Finance token was trading around $1,000 mark. Yeah, we know that $1,000 mark it was trading, and Wi-Fi is up more than 10x in 1 month, climbing to $10,550. Earn Finance is the first project on Ethereum so that whose governance is entirely in the hands of token holders. So in terms of this Earn Finance, their governance is totally in the hands of token holders. That is what mentioned here, and because of that we have seen this much price surge. And one more thing is about the supply. We have a very low supply. That is, low supply means higher price for Wi-Fi, that we know that. Compared to other tokens, the price of Wi-Fi is high due to its unique monetary supply. Its supply is capped at 30,000. We have know that its total supply is 30,000, which significantly lower than more digital assets. We have lots of digital assets. It is more significantly lower than all other crypto assets. It's like a 30,000. It's too much low. And we have, while the price of Wi-Fi has surpassed $16,000, its market capitalization remains below $400 million. By market cap, it is 45th biggest cryptocurrency in the global market. Still, it is 45th biggest cryptocurrency in the global market, and the price you have seen is now it is $16,000. It is higher than Bitcoin price now, but still its market cap is too low because of the supply we have. Supply is 30,000, and because of that we know that the supply is still low and the price is high. So the supply grow into the price will give you the market cap. So market cap is still in the 45th place, and it's ranked 45th place. So this is what mentioned here, and because of the supply is low, we can expect a higher price. Wi-Fi flipping BTC price is arbitrary and more psychologically than practically important. What is important is what Earn Finance is doing and Andrew Cronch is building in DeFi. So where does it go next? Some investors in DeFi space say that Wi-Fi has a potential to grow as its supply has been nearly fully minted. We know that out of 35,000 Wi-Fi, 29,962 are circulating now, which means it's almost fully minted. We have around 38 Wi-Fi to be minted. So it's out of the total supply, the circulating supply is almostly covered. We know that 29.962. Meanwhile, Earn Finance also unveiled a new product called Y Insure Finance to target the DeFi insurance market. Kang previously said that the sector has potential to become a new $1 billion market. So this is all about things, and he is also stating that one Wi-Fi will become more difficult to attain one Wi-Fi will be more difficult to attain than owning a one BTC. It's a man. What he's saying is getting one Wi-Fi will be more difficult than owning one BTC, which means he's expecting the price to go further higher. This is all about this news, that is Wi-Fi, and it's an Ethereum token, Ethereum based token. Okay, and next we have a juicy news, that is Middle Eastern restaurant chain converts entire reserve to BTC. In the previous videos we have seen that MicroStrategy is a firm that is converting their 50% of their reserve into Bitcoin, and what they are calling is, they are calling Bitcoin superior to cash. So they feel it's a safest asset. Now the next, following that, we have the next company, that is Middle Eastern restaurant with 3 locations across Ontario, announced it would be switching its cash reserves to crypto. According to August 19 tweet from Tahani's, the best Middle Eastern restaurant in the world, the decision to switch its cash reserves to crypto and had its genesis in March crash. And when the Canadian government began to provide assistance program for businesses unable to stay open due to pandemic. Because of this pandemic, they can't open their restaurants, and that is their major drawback for them, because they lost their businesses because there is no restaurant. All the restaurants has to be closed, and one more thing is they have to pay salaries to their workers. So what they will do is they will send out some workers in order to maintain their business. The United States and Canada printing money to pop up their ailing economies, Tahani's owner Omar Hammam started to see the financial system as a game of musical chess being played right now, and music will stop and some people will get left out. So he is mentioning that because of the United States and Canada is printing money to ailing economies to prop up their economies, but this will lose its currency value. Hammam said that he was concerned that the handouts and money printing would devalue the fiat currencies, and what he is saying is it was apparent to us that cash didn't have the same appeal. He said that eventually all the excess cash circulating the cash would be worthless because of this printing money. We know that we have discussed a lot about this, and because of these concerns, what it will affect is, it will affect directly on the fiat currencies, and it will affect what it will do with it will lose its value. The fiat currencies will lose its value. You can't able to get a burger for $10. You have to pay $1,000 to get a burger. This is what will happen if the dollar or if the currency is losing value. Means you have to pay much dollars in order to get a burger. You have to pay $1,000 in order to get a burger. It's insane. This is what they have the fear, that their reserve will went down because of this, because of the money losing its value. As time went, I was constantly trying to learn and grow my knowledge about finance. I heard people in Bitcoin community saying you have to hear about Bitcoin at least 7 times before you get into it. 100% accurate. And finally, what they decided is they decided to convert the company's savings into Bitcoin because it offers much better alternative to saving cash. This is what their decision after saying all these things, and Bitcoin accepted here. Tahani is following the same financial planning strategy as listed business intelligence company MicroStrategy, which last week announced that it has adopted the BTC as its primary reserve asset. MicroStrategy purchased 21,454 BTC for roughly $250 million. It's insane investment in Bitcoin. And one more thing is, what they are doing is they are following that strategy. What is MicroStrategy is using and how they have changed their reserve to Bitcoin from cash. Now this this company is doing that one, and the landscape is changing so fast, and some now wonder if even Berkshire Hathaway, controlled by Warren Buffett, may invest in cryptocurrencies as a hedge against inflation. He can also, what he is mentioning is, Warren Buffett can invest in cryptos as a hedge against the inflation. So we know that he started to invest in gold miner companies in recent days, and he can invest in cryptocurrencies in coming days. The restaurant decision to switch to Bitcoin received enthusiastic support from the crypto community, and most of them from the crypto community are supporting the decision to convert the entire reserve, that is entire cash reserve, to cryptocurrencies. So this is all about this news. Now we can witness that people are changing, and big companies, firms are investing in cryptos. The last video we have discussed about the George Ball, that is his interview, and he is an CEO. He's a former CEO of Prudential Finance. What he is mentioning, he was asked that is which is the safest asset now. He was mentioning as crypto, Bitcoin. He was a big opponent. That is, he was an opponent to crypto industry. Now he is investing. Now he is changing his mind. Now he knows. Now he understands the value of crypto and Bitcoins, and how it will be, and how this technology will adopt, how this technology will grab the world. Now people are understanding this, and they know there will be a heavier inflation because of these measures. Because of that, we can see that most of the companies now, they are once they were saying Bitcoin is a scam and it has no value. Everyone are blaming the Bitcoin. Now they are converting into Bitcoin. See, this is the huge thing happening right now. It is done by the large companies, and it is by the large firms. They are now converting. They are now adopting. Banks are now adopting crypto technologies. They know it has heavier potential. So this is what happening right now, guys. This is the early stage in this industry, and we have seen different cycles in the previous years, but this cycle is a little bit different. In previous cycles, during 2016 cycle, we don't have this much adoption. We don't have this crypto industry is not adopted by banks. It is not adopted by enterprises. There is not that much technologies, and these companies have been invested here. Now after this cycle, 2020 cycle, it's happening. Now all the enterprises are adopting this technology, and they are adopting crypto technology, and they are investing. They are turning their reserve to Bitcoin as a safest asset. So everything is happening now. Once Bitcoin was trading along with this stock market, once there will be a stock market crash, the Bitcoin will crash. Now it is trading along with the gold. After the previous crash during the pandemic, both stock market and we know that Bitcoin crashed. Then we know Bitcoin is now correlating along with gold. Now it is Bitcoin is seemed to be a safest asset as gold. So the price is moving along with the gold. So how this crypto world has changed, how the people have changed his mind towards crypto. This is now happening. This is the early days. You have to get into that train as soon as possible, and it's time matters, guys. It's really a time matters, because the changes are happening at a faster rate. It's pretty much faster than any other market in this world. So try to catch the train. That is, I'm saying about the I'm not saying about the normal train. I'm saying about the bullet train, because it has the potential to go parabolic in prices. So catch the train earliest possible. Don't be late to this industry, because it's changing, and it's changing in a faster rate, and we have different kinds of innovation going on. We have artificial intelligence, we have accommodating, we have different technologies in crypto which has a direct contact to artificial intelligence. We have data. We have next we are in advanced in energy industries. We have finance industries. We have decentralized finance. There are lots of technology and lots of innovation going around in these industries. So be wise and be an early adopter. So that's all, guys. That's all for this video, and we have discussed everything today, and we have discussed everything about the prices and other things. Hope you guys like this video, and also subscribe to this channel. Make sure you turn on the bell notification, because the time matters. We have to be in this field as much as possible, and also the news we have been delivering should be a time sensitive news. So it's a fastly changing industry, so you have to know that news is at right time. So please make sure you turn on the notification bell in order to get these videos at right time. So that's all for today, guys. I will see you in another episode of Crypto with Crypto Mac. Until then, signing off, Crypto Mac. See you guys.